I'm going to wait. What are these? Do no, I don't have any kind of scrying. Yeah, I'm
If
going
only you had a gem
to.
of true seeing.
I'm. I'm going to attempt to carefully push my head through what I suspect is a false wall to see if I can see anything on the other side of it.
And you do indeed. You see a large hall, 20 feet wide, which you can see across to the other side, and then you can turn your head to the right and look down the length of it, and it disappears to the end of your dark vision. A huge, great hall.
Okay. I will crawl back to my companions and tell them what I have seen and say I'm not going first.
That's fair.
That is the extent of my bravery.
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
I need to take a quick bathroom, though.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
I want to walk through with my lit short sword.
Certainly you mean
into
you
it.
crawl through.
Listen, I'm going to crawl very proudly.
Okay.
For I am a high elf.
Gotcha.
You crawl much better than other races, yes, I understand.
And you come to the
Yes.
dead end, which you've been told is an illusionary wall.
And I'm going to just go through.
Okay. Take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you crawl through and fall 10 feet to the floor.
I'm just going to scream. I'm going to scream a very girly scream, for I am a high elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to reduce this a little bit.
Alright. I will poke my head through the gap as I hear that scream. Oh, there's a drop.
My revealer doesn't work anymore?
It does. It's just not when you pick it up for some reason.
Huh, strange. That is strange indeed.
Did you turn it too far? It might have turned it too far down, so it's like a radius from the object itself.
Maybe?
That might be why it's... Like, I think if you...
Tabletop
like,
is weird.
grab it and then... Yeah.
So you should be able to see the whole of the hall now.
Yep.
Well, not.
Looks...
Yeah, pretty much.
The hall looks very similar to the entry hall in that instead of stonework along the walls and ceilings, there is cement or plaster, all of which has been illustrated, painted with figures of animals, strange signs and glyphs, and human-like creatures posing with spheres of different colors. The globes are two-dimensional, of course, and their significance and pattern are described here. So I'm going to go down this wall and then down this wall and give you the color and position of every sphere. You ready? Who's writing this down? There are also some doorways and blank spots in the wall.
Treble, you got this?
I guess.
Okay,
Hold on.
going down the west wall. Looking up at the spot in the wall that you just came through, covering the crawl space that McDohl just dropped through, is a gold orb held high overhead. South from there is orange, held waist high. Next is a door in the side of the wall. Then a purple orb at foot level. Then another door. Then bronze, held waist high. Gray, held at the shoulder. Then a blank spot of wall with nothing. Bright blue at the feet. White, held high overhead. Turquoise, held at the shoulder. Scarlet, held waist high. And pale green at the feet.
All right. I missed where the gold and orange one were, like relative, like height. So if you could just
Gold
repeat
is
those
held
two.
high overhead,
Okay.
and orange is held waist high.
Okay. I got the rest of it. So
Going down the east wall. First is pale blue, held at the shoulder. Then silver at the feet. Then a blank section of wall. Green held high overhead. Yellow held at the shoulder. Pink held high overhead. Black at the feet. Pale violet held at shoulder. A blank section of wall. Red held waist high. Buff at the feet. A blank section. And then indigo held high overhead.
What is buff?
It's buff. It's a color. It's in the book.
Okay. I think Gary Gygax made up a color.
I think we determined it was like a flesh tone.
Oh, okay.
It's the color of like a sandy desert.
Thanks, Mr. Gygax.
Learning new things. All right.
According to Wikipedia, it is produced by an equal mix of the colors citron and russet, which are both real colors.
That you did not just make up. All right. So, according to my notes, there is a secret 1, 2, 3. So here, there's a secret passage.
Okay.
I think that goes to where the other gargoyle is, the angry one, but that's like my memory, and my memory has proven to be faulty so far.
Okay, just to double check something, you said that these globes are two-dimensional, like painted into the wall, or
Yeah, they're painted on the plaster on the walls.
Okay, so they're all right. Got it.
So I'm going to.
So they're not something we
going
can just grab and take.
I'm going to carefully climb down from the hidden passage.
Okay.
Or from the false wall
You do that.
down to the floor.
I'm going to do
And
the
then-
same. Once Uxryia gets out of the way.
Sorry. I'm going to do an acrobatic pirouette out of the hole.
So you've got doors here and here, and then you've got an archway at the south end of the wall.
So you said that the this passageway resembles the entrance passageway.
Yes. The floor is inlaid with tiles. The walls and ceiling are covered in cement or plaster, painted with figures of animals, strange signs and glyphs, humans and human-like creatures posing with spheres of different colors.
So I've noticed that this is also the exact same size as the entrance passageway, size and length. And the entrance passageway has a path drawn on it that doesn't appear to particularly resemble the path that we are supposed to take.
So
You think
what
we're
I'm
supposed to
think-
follow the path of the that was
may
reflected?
Yeah, that may give the give an order to these spheres here. I don't know what we do with that information, but
So it would be these two spheres, then 1, 2, 3. There's no sphere here. This is a door, but
I'm going to take my 10-foot pole and start poking the spheres.
Which one are you poking?
I'm going to poke the ones on this side.
Well, which
starting
color?
with, let's see, hold on, because I have this written down. Pale blue, silver, blank. I'm going to part green.
Okay, you poke the plaster of the green sphere.
Okay, and then I'm going to poke yellow,
You poke the plaster of the yellow sphere.
then pink,
You poke the plaster of the pink sphere.
then black.
When you poke the plaster of the black sphere, the pole actually goes through the sphere as though it's not even there.
Right. And pale violet.
You poke the plaster.
Okay, and there's nothing there. And then red.
When you poke the plaster there, again, your pole goes straight through it, as though there's nothing solid in the way.
Weird flesh buff color.
You poke the plaster of the buff sphere.
Okay, and then indigo.
You poke the plaster of the indigo sphere, and as you come close to the archway, 3 stones in the archway in front of you begin to glow. The left-hand base stone shines with an olive hue. The one on the right glows citron, and the keystone 7 feet overhead gives off russet light.
Huh. Harris just mentioned those two exact colors.
I told you they were real.
Otherwise, the archway is filled with cloudy vapors that block vision into the archway and beyond.
Yep. I recall we never... I don't think we ever figured this one out. We sat here for a while and like pushed buttons and nothing happened.
So no combination of buttons will work, so there's probably another aspect to it.
But
I
we have
still remember the gargoyle from before, and its hands looked like they could contain things that aren't candles. I mean, I guess they can also contain candles, but I don't think candles are what we're supposed to put in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to step back, and you said there's a doorway there. Does it have a knob or something? How do I know it's a doorway?
Because there's a door there that you can open.
Yeah.
Just grab the handle and open it.
Okay, I'm gonna step back and have my mage hand grab the handle and attempt to open the northernmost door on the western wall.
Okay? And when the door opens, revealing a blank wall beyond, a spear fires out of a hole in the wall and clatters against the far edge.
Yep.
Genius.
Which sphere? What?
You said this door here.
Which square was it?
Oh, okay. So the sphere shot across here and clattered on the floor here.
Clattered against the far wall over here.
Okay, so I'm marking that as a bad door.
All right. I close the door again, and then I walk over to investigate the sphere.
The spear.
Oh, it's a spear.
A spear launched out of the hole in the wall on the other side of the door.
Okay, good. I'm glad I stood out of the way.
I was going to stop you, but I realized you were going to step aside and use your mage hand, so I just gonna let that play through.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Mage hand is the best.
What's next?
I actually I'm looking at my rogue things, and I've literally I'm a mage hand ledgered main, whatever that means.
It means you can use sleight of hand with your mage hand.
That's cool.
You can use it to open traps, check for to disarm traps and pickpocket people too.
You can do it from 30 feet away. You have enough manual dexterity with your mage hand to pick locks and whatnot.
So it is literally in character, so to speak, for me to be using my mage hand for everything.
Right.
Neat. All right. Well, that's a spear lodged into that wall. I'm gonna mage hand open this door as well.
When you do, you open the door, revealing the bare wall on the other side, and a spear fires through a hole in the wall and clatters against the other side of the hall.
Cool. I found 2 spears, guys.
Close it and open the door one more time.
Okay. I close the door and use my mage hand to open it again.
And it reveals the bare wall behind, and a spear fires out of the hole in the wall, clatters against the far end of the hall.
Guys, we've got
Wow.
more 10-foot poles now. Well, more 5-foot poles, but still.
So I am.
That's amazing.
I am slightly curious to see how many charges, how many reloads this thing has.
We're not going to fill the hallway with spears
I
fighting.
mean, we've only got 4.5 hours or 3.5 hours to play. Do you guys want to spend the whole time just opening this door over and over?
Yeah.
I do not.
No.
I think we're about to go into business as a spear manufacturer.
Yeah. I mean, you said your pole sunk into the wall right there.
Yeah, there's it was here and here. I think the
It's
red one.
And this
What's
one
their
down here
big-
too,
yeah.
wasn't it?
No, it was just the 2.
Oh, just those 2? Okay.
Yeah. So
There-
there's this 2.
Is there enough space for someone to crawl inside there, you think? Or
The sphere is big enough. It's the same size as the one you crawled through initially.
I'm going to poke my head through this one
Right,
just
there's
to kind of see how.
a crawl
how
space
big-
beyond.
So I have to squeeze. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
come up behind you.
I'm just letting y'all know that we can go through this one. Somebody else stick their head through the other one.
All right. I'll do that.
All right, you guys are brave.
Who's going in?
Treble's going into the south one, and McDohl is poking his head into the north.
Poking your head into the north one, you see a crawl space beyond.
All right. So let's do
Okay.
this one first.
All right,
Come up
I'll go
behind you.
first.
Crawl space seems to go forward about 40 feet, and then ends in a dead end.
Okay. We need the rogue to go first. I'm gonna back out because, well, like, there's a secret door. I can't find it. I'm a wizard.
Fine. I will enter the crawl space.
Okay.
I will crawl precisely 20 feet into it,
Yep.
and then I'll use my mage hand to probe the far dead end.
Okay, and it feels like a dead end.
See. I will crawl to the dead end myself.
And as you do, you notice on the right-hand wall is a secret door.
Ooh, secret door. All right. I'll let everyone know, and then I'll crawl back out.
You're not gonna open the secret door?
No. Oh, you want me to try opening it with my mage hand?
Sure.
Okay. I'll use my mage hand to try to open the secret door while I'm standing to one side of it.
And it opens.
Well, no poison gas is coming out of it, so that's promising. I will
This
I
is
will
true
lean
thing you just said.
into investigate what I can see on the other side.
Okay.
The poison gas is later, by the way.
I'm sure.
Go ahead and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. How do I record that?
Just make a note of it on a scratch piece of paper or a notepad or something.
Oh, this PDF actually has a spot for hit points.
You crawl to the end of the dead end, thinking you're going to crane your head in and get a look at the room. As you do, the stone at the edge where the secret door opens up tilts forward, tumbling you forward into the room. You fall 10 feet down into the room. And this is my favorite line, second favorite line in the module, that due to a tilting stone at the mouth of the crawlway, a character takes falling damage, and then in parentheses, a mere annoyance, but it erodes the strength of the party.
I know what his first favorite line is, but I'm not going to say it yet.
The room itself, it's a square chamber, and you see 3 large chests affixed firmly to the floor. The western one is gold.
Hang on, keep in mind I can't see colors in here. I didn't bring a light source.
Oh, okay, then you see 3 chests firmly affixed to the floor.
Okay.
You call out, letting us know of the
Yes,
pitfall.
yes. I'll let you guys know about the fall and everything.
All right, I'm going to.
Is the strength of the party eroded?
It
A little bit.
Mine is.
A little bit.
So I'm going to put a spike in the wall on the backside of this right here,
Okay.
and affix a rope. And then I'm going.
If you're
to
aware of the
carefully-
tilting stone, you can safely climb down.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that.
All right.
That's
Once
my
there's
favorite
light
part.
in the room, you can see the colors of the 3 chests, or rather the materials they're made of. The western one is gold, the center one is silver, and the eastern one is oak, bound with thick bronze bands. Each chest about 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, and 3 feet high.
All right. Before anyone starts opening chests, I'm gonna climb back out and go back into the hallway.
Okay.
I'll wait out here, you guys. Just
Is that
Have
right?
fun.
It was gold from
yeah. Western
West
is
to
gold,
east.
middle is silver, and the east one is oak with bronze bands.
You guys work out what you want to do next. I have to step away for 2 minutes.
Yes. Okay, I recall that none of these chests are good. Like, one of them actually has an eye, like, I don't even know if any of them actually have items in them. I remember one of them was full of snakes, is what I recall.
Why do you think I left the room?
Ready Player One is not going to help us here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like one of them was just full of snakes, and I feel like we just walked away from this room empty-handed with just bit up by snakes. So
I have a bunch of powers that work automatically on anyone within 10 feet of me. So that's worth keeping in mind.
Do you have powers that stop snakes from biting us?
Oh, you're a paladin. That's right.
I don't think so. But I do have. I think you get automatic. Oh no, I get automatic protection from disease. I think everyone gets advantage on poison saves.
Well, that'll help when the snakes bite us. But I just say we just leave and not. Because I remember the
not
chest.
mess with the chest.
Not mess with the chest. I remember the snakes.
I get the feeling you don't want to mess with the chests because your strength has been slightly eroded.
So what's next?
That's my favorite trap in here. Just dumps you into the floor. I think we just go back out and go the other way.
Okay.
All right. I guess I'm. They say, yeah, we're not messing with these chests. And then I guess I'm going to be investigating the northern crawl space.
Okay.
You guys like making me look into these things.
I'll be the last one out of the treasure chest room, and I will collect my rope and etc.
Okay. Crawling into the northern crawl space, you crawl forward about 40 feet, and it turns sharply right.
Okay. I will look down the right path.
Okay, and the right path looks like it goes forward another 30 or so feet, then turns sharply right again.
I guess I'll crawl down there and look down the down that way.
And you look around the other corner, you can see now that the path has somewhat of a downward inclination to it. Looks like it goes forward another 40 feet or so, and then turns a little bit off to the left and disappears out of the range of your dark vision.
Oh, that's a really long one.
How far would you like to go?
I would not. I'm actually going to have someone else go first.
Okay.
I'll let everyone else know what I saw.
I'll go and I'll go around. I'll go around the corner and keep going on.
All right. And you have a light source?
Yes, I have
I'm right there behind you.
You got your short sword, yes.
I have my short sword that's lit up.
So yeah, you start down the incline, about 40 feet ahead. The path begins veering to the left, another 40 feet. Then it turns sharp left. It heads forward another 20 feet or so. And then back to the right for another 20 feet. Then back to the left for another 30. Then left again for about 60 feet. And then right again for about 20 feet. And then it ends in a dead end.
We came this way, and I checked the roof.
Let me go ahead and real quick just record everybody's passive perception. What's yours, Treble?
Mine is probably not that great. It is that's not my character sheet. That is the Arcane Trickster. My passive perception is 16.
Uxryia's is 20. What is Merus's?
10.
Ooh, that's really bad. And what is McDohl?
11.
That's also pretty bad.
Okay, so I've got the best passive perception with Treble right behind me, so it's fine that Treble keeps going first.
Yeah.
I have objections with the way this character's been built.
That's why I saw True Strike as a cantrip on this thing. I was like, nope, I'm taking something else.
So what's next?
I'm
pretty sure the spells on here are messed up. Like Death Ward is set as a 3rd level spell, and Revivify is set as a 2nd level spell. Neither of which are.
I am going to investigate the roof.
Okay. Make an
Of the
investigation
tunnel?
check.
That is +9. Let me make sure this isn't my character. It is. Okay. So that is a 17.
17. The roof is made of solid stone. There's not enough space for you to turn around and crawl back the other way. You'd have to crawl backwards.
Are you gonna make me go again? Are you gonna like backwards crawl the whole way back out just to make me go first?
I mean, what else you got, Treble?
I'm trying to remember here. I don't know. I'm going to backwards crawl out,
Okay.
all the way out, and let the gnome go in and let him do some investigations.
A considerable amount of time has passed since Treble entered the secret passage versus when he comes back. So the tunnel must be fairly long.
Yep. Well, he tells me to go, so I guess I'm going now.
Everybody say goodbye to Uxryia.
Goodbye,
Uxryia.
Uxryia.
When you reach the end of the tunnel, you notice a secret door leading to the south.
Oh, that's cool.
The power
Yeah.
of passive perception.
That's pretty great.
My notes are wrong, man. I have it written that there's a secret passage on the roof.
Okay. Well, it's to the right.
That just makes this more hilarious, doesn't it? Like it's just hearsay is what I'm working on, right?
Okay.
Hearsay that you were here for.
It's
all
been
right.
like 3 years. Give me a break.
What's next?
I'm going to poke my head through the secret passage.
You open it up.
Wait. Oh, it's something that's closed. I got
Yeah,
it.
you have to open the door.
Okay. I'll, back up a bit. Mage hand it open.
Okay. You see what is obviously some form of temple area.
Ooh.
There are scenes of normal life painted on the walls, but without a light source, you can't make out any of the details. You see rows of wooden pews ahead of you, but more detail than that, you're going to have to actually exit the passage and enter the room to get with a light source.
Okay. I'm going to turn around because I'm a gnome.
Yep.
Crawl back out as quickly as I can because it's kind of a long way, but whatever. I'll let everyone know that I found a secret passage and that there seems to be some kind of temple down there, but I can't really make out anything
Sure.
specific. And go ahead, whoever wants to lead the way with a light source.
I'll come with.
I think it's probably right.
You want to go first? Go ahead.
I'll go first.
All right.
Let me cast is light. I'm going to cast light on his sword, so he has on whatever weapon you have.
I have a mace.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So we kind of do this little number, huh? Like a little spaghetti adventure, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Spaghetti tunnel is the best tunnel.
Keep in mind, like he had crawled like all the way down here and then crawled all the way back.
Yeah. That's...
Bringing light into the room. The scenes of normal life are painted on the walls, but the people have rotting flesh, skeletal hands, worms eating them, and so forth. Yet there are also depicted various religious symbols of good alignment. There's a mosaic path leading between 4 rows of wooden pews that face the worship area. In front of the pews, a wooden railing divides the room. South of it is an altar in front of a tiered dais on which sits a wooden chair.
This is probably why I have this written, because I bet you this is why, because I probably mistook this as probably a carpet or something that was part of the tunnel. I'm making excuses, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
fine. Okay, no problem.
One thing I remember very, very clearly is Uxryia wanted poison gas. I don't remember which one, but one of these pews spews poison gas.
How delightful.
That's awful. I don't
Well,
want
one of
any
my
that.
spells is protection from poison, but firstly, I want to make a so there's good aligned religious icons. I want to make a religion, try and work out like what they are, what I know about religion, because I know quite a bit about religion.
Make a religion check.
Wow. I'm trained in religion. Who knew?
I'm not.
That's 15.
It's what?
15.
You glean no useful information from your knowledge of religion. What's next?
If I remember correctly, there is another one of these archways over here.
So heading to the front of the room. The chair is nicely carved. That is this chair up on the dais. Nicely carved and padded, but seems unremarkable. On either side of the dais are large, freestanding brass candelabras, each holding 5 white candles. In each corner of the southern wall is a large white pottery urn, stoppered with a brass and wood plug. Sprawled on the floor near the west wall is a human skeleton in black chain mail, badly rusted and damaged. The skeleton's outstretched arm points to a stone archway set in the wall. The opening is filled with opaque, bright orange vapors.
And this is the one that we exited the... No, hold on. Yeah, we... no, I don't remember. Like, wait, I don't remember if it was this archway that we exited the place with, or this archway. One of these two left us outside naked and with our alignment reversed. So
basically, you're telling me the pews are trapped.
yes, the pews are very trapped.
Do you know what sets them off? Wait, is it
Opening them?
Oh, I see. Pews. Okay. Yeah.
How do you
Sorry,
open a pew?
Simple examination reveals that all of the benches have hinged seats.
Yeah.
There you
like
go.
Oftentimes, a pew will like contains some Bibles or something. Like you can open it up, pull the Bible out, and then sit back down on it.
I see. They always just like had the Bibles and other book hymnals and stuff sitting like attached to a little pocket on the back side of the pew.
I've seen that as well.
I mean, I remember there was a redonkulous amount of like gold pieces in like a couple of them, but like the whole room fills.
Are you telling me there's gold in here now?
Yes, but I remember I opened it and I got yelled at because I was opening the pews.
So what's next?
So if you just be aware that if you open a pew, we're going and get us all poisoned. We're going to yell at you.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
I think. So, is there any like similar like button thingies on the archway over here?
There are not.
Okay. Because those vapor doors.
It's filled with
Like
orange vapors, but none of the stones glow as you near the archway.
Okay, so upon just like looking at them, wait, are these like freestanding pews, or are they like built from the ground or something? Like, could I like look at the bottom side of them?
You can look underneath them.
Okay.
But they're affixed to the ground. There's not a cavity that you can crawl under, if that's what you're asking.
No, I'm not. I'm just seeing if I can like get down on the floor and like look up at the bottom of them.
No, because there's a cavity inside that opens up. So,
Okay.
kind of defeat the purpose of just the chair of the pew opened up and you could just look underneath.
Well, I mean, I don't expect there to be an opening on the bottom, but okay, I think I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm going to check this northeastmost one and just I'm not going to touch it.
Okay.
But I'm just going to examine it to see if I can find any obvious like trap, or not obvious, but like if I can see any trap attached.
Simple
like
examination indicates that all of the benches have hinged seats.
I'm going to move very far away from you while you do that.
Very good.
I'm not going to open anything. I'm just seeing if I could see some kind of trap trigger, and obviously I cannot. They're just hinged seats. So, we've answered that much at least. It's not something that I could easily disable. Just makes me wonder why I'm even here.
Hey, Dole, just the next time we're playing D&D together and I say, don't worry, I've taken notes, you slap me, okay? Because my shorthand is terrible. But I think there's something on this side of the wall. Like, because I have, let's see, opposite archway.
So what are you doing?
I'm examining the wall, like opposite.
I don't even think Treble's just walking through the dungeon like with like an open notebook.
No, that is my headcanon too.
Inspecting the eastern wall, you find a small slot with a letter O faintly traced above it.
Okay.
He's got a notebook and a copy of Ready Player One out. Just thumbing through it.
I thought Merus had the Ready Player. Well, one of these two items is actually useful.
What's next?
So a letter O, you say, huh?
There's a slot in the wall with a letter O faintly etched above it.
O is in orange, you think?
Oh, wait. I think I remember what we did. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Do we have to go back to the snake chest?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, why don't you tell me what to do? Because I can make my way through the passage more quickly.
Do you want to? Do you want to fight a swarm of snakes by yourself? Because I don't think that'd be a good idea.
I don't really want to fight a swarm of snakes by myself. Do you remember which chest contains the snakes?
No.
Okay, well that
No,
sounds
I
like
don't.
fun then. I guess we're all going back to the chest room.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Whoever made these notes was terrible, and I think we should all hate them.
All right, done.
Everybody's climbing back through the secret passage.
Yep.
Back to the chest room.
I will. You said that you can.
You can
That-
climb
we are
down
aware
easily if
that-
you already know about the incline,
Okay.
but the party's strength has already been eroded.
I want it on
Yeah.
record that the party's strength has been eroded.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I vividly remember the snakes. I don't remember what's in the other two. I think one of them had an item, and I think it was a ring, and I think we put the ring in the O, and then we lost the ring. I think it ate the ring, but we got to go forward. I don't remember what was in the third chest at all.
Okay, so
Okay.
one of them contains snakes, one of them contains a ring, and one of them contains some mystery.
Or the mystery box!
All right.
Could contain a ring. You know how much we wanted one of those.
All right, so I'm going to.
Oh, this is delightful. I love this.
All right, so we have three choices. We have gold, silver, bronze, or oak, with bronze bands. So we have gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring out my inner Princess Bride here and say we shouldn't pick the gold one unless he thinks we should pick the gold one.
Listen, I don't know or care.
I say.
I'm
I say
going to
oak with
back
bronze
into the
bands.
passageway and mage hand open the oak with bronze band.
All right, roll initiative.
Dang it!
You chose poorly.
You're welcome, guys.
Wow, look at that one.
Where's my initiative bonus? Or
It's gonna be at
do
the
I-
top next to your armor class.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so +5. My initiative is 19.
Oh, we don't have the initiative doohickey.
That's all right.
Alright, so my initiative is 3.
You just go ahead and write it off to the side here in order. We'll be all right.
Alright.
Oh, how do I write things? Where do I get...
There's a pencil tool.
You had a 19, right?
Yeah, I got a 19.
Alright. And that is Uxryia.
Here. Cool.
And
I know you
then-
wrote on the table. This is going to take forever to clean up.
And then...
Oh,
So I have a 3. What's the next number?
I have a 12.
Alright.
Usually we have an initiative counter on the side
Oh,
of the
wait, I
table
think
here.
Merus
but-
has higher than me.
Yeah, I have a 19.
Oh, you're... Okay, your initiative is +0?
I have a dex of 0.
Oh, okay.
You
So,
roll.
I guess we need to do some kind of roll-off then.
No, just
Nah,
you guys can
no.
determine who goes first. It's fine.
I have higher natural initiative, so I go before you.
Oh no, in
That's-
in 5th edition we both go at the same time. We decide who goes first.
Usually I just do
And
it
that-
alphabetically, but I'll let you guys pick right now which of you is going to go first. And you
I'm
go
going
first.
first. Mara's after me.
All right,
I think
Uxryia, you are surprised. Merus, you are surprised. McDohl, you are surprised. Treble, you are surprised. The giant skeleton that
That's
just
what it
teleported
was.
into the room begins attacking Treble.
No!
I like that I'm the one who opened it and you get punished.
Treble.
Giant skeleton is armed with a scimitar and makes 3 attacks against Treble. And Treble's stupid face.
Yeah.
Treble,
Maybe this
I have
is to take
I have a
notes properly.
26 to hit.
You know that hits.
I have a 26 to hit. And I have a 17 to hit.
Yeah, okay. That's all 3 hits.
All right. First scimitar attack. 17 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
Second scimitar attack. 19 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
Third scimitar attack. 16 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
You're welcome.
Uxryia, you're no longer surprised. It's your turn.
Well, I have exactly 10 hit... no, I have 14 hit points left, guys.
Have I eroded the strength of the party further?
Done a pretty good job, yeah.
Uxryia, you're up.
I know. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do.
Okay.
As you might recall, I've never played 5th edition before.
What you do is you hit it with your weapon.
Tell me what
I
kind of
know.
attack you're making, or where you're retreating to, or...
But I can make a sneak attack if...
Yes. If you're attacking a creature and you have an ally within 5 feet, which you do get your sneak attack.
Okay, do I get a sneak attack with a ranged attack?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Any ranged or finesse attack.
Okay, good. So...
5th edition rogues get sneak attack basically every single round.
neat.
Yeah, they're really
But
good.
it's really terrible when you don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do I have to do an attack roll?
Yep.
Yes.
So roll.
Okay.
On your character sheets, you're attacking with what? A bow?
Yeah, I'm using a small hand bow.
Okay, so your attack bonus is next to it is +9. So d20 +9.
Okay, so that's only 11.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Moving? Are you
and-
moving or staying put?
I'm staying in this hole.
You
I'm
have
sorry
let
if
me
anyone wants to flee.
You've let me down for the second time in a row.
All
I'm
right.
so happy. It's Mara's turn.
Merus, you're up.
Okay, how badly do you want to heal?
Kill the skeleton. Worry about me later.
Okay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of the skeleton. Alright, 5-foot step up in range. I'm going to smite it. Should probably just make my attack roll, shouldn't I?
Speaking as someone who played a paladin for 2 years, what you'll want to do is you can declare that your smite after you've seen whether or not you hit.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, this one's a smite.
What's your total roll?
So that is 29.
That hits.
I would be very upset if it didn't.
That would erode our party's strength even further.
Okay, so that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and however my smite works, which is, I think, 2d8? Oh, no, it's 3d8.
So the way a paladin smite works in this edition is you convert spell slots into smites, and I think it's, McDohl, you can correct me, but I think it's 1d8 per spell level you use. Is that correct?
It's 2d8 for first level plus 1 for each higher spell level.
Okay. So you're going to use one of your spell slots. What level spell slot are you using on the smite?
Just first level.
So yeah, it's going to be an extra 2d8 damage. And that's
2d8 radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
3d8 because it's improved at level 11.
Does it also
Okay,
do? Doesn't it do extra against undead?
It might.
It's
up
radiant.
That's up to the DM to tell you.
Yes, go ahead and 3d8 damage.
Yeah, this is all
It's
radiant.
13.
Okay.
Wait, this one's on its side. It could be an 8 or a 5.
No, it can't. Mouse over it.
Oh, yeah, it's a 5. Cool.
Yeah, tabletop gonna tabletop.
Fortunately, they had the foresight to...
They didn't originally they didn't.
This thing seems extremely susceptible to bludgeoning damage as you start raining blows down on it, but it is still a giant skeleton. It's got a lot of fight left in it. Uxryia,
Good
Merus,
no,
moving or
sorry.
staying put?
Sorry, I've got a second attack.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're over 5th level.
Nice. Good roll.
So that's 27.
That a hit?
Is this one also going to be a smite?
Fuck it, why not?
Keep in mind you need to leave some spell slots, for the
that's
boss
what-
at the end. No, we're
that's
not going
why-
to get to the boss.
Yeah, that's why I'm just using my first level spell slots. They're
Gotcha.
kinda useless. So that is 11 points of bludgeoning.
And the thing is bloodied.
Shit, that was quick. And that's 12 points of radiant.
Okay.
Wait, what about the other 2 dice? Where did they go? Can't see them.
If you hover over the dice that's visible, you can see what the results of the other 2 were, and they're shit.
I cannot. No, I only see. Oh. Okay.
They're
well,
not. They weren't flagged as
12 points of radiant?
I guess if I'd had all
Alright.
3 selected, it would have shown me. But
yeah.
Alright, so the thing is bloodied. And moving or staying put. If you move out of its threat range, it has an attack of opportunity it can use against you. The way that works in 5th edition is every character has a reaction. You use your reaction to take an attack of opportunity, or to do anything else your character sheet says you can use a reaction for.
I'm going to stay put.
Alright, it's going to bring us to McDizzle.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to throw a level 1 chromatic orb at it.
Okay,
A lightning chromatic orb.
so what am I doing?
I am rolling to hit you.
Oh, okay.
You're doing nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I am going to say that is a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to bend luck.
Mm-hmm.
Means I can add a d4 to this. So I really want this to hit. It turns into a 15.
15 does not hit.
Bummer. Okay. So
he's used up his reaction. He doesn't get his reaction back until the start of his next turn.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you moving or staying put?
Let me just dock myself a spell slot. Yeah, but yeah, staying put where I'm at the corner.
All right, that's going to bring us to Treble.
I am going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Lightning Bolt on this gentleman.
All right.
And I need a Dex save from you, and the DC is...
I got a 10.
Probably 17.
That's probably not going to work.
10 on the Dex save.
Right. It's 8 plus your int modifier plus your proficiency bonus, right?
Yep.
If you look at your spell list on the actual main character sheet,
yeah,
like it'll give you your DC, your save DC
yeah.
at the top.
17, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
nowhere close.
Okay, then Lightning Bolt is...
I think I had that spell on me too.
I've never cast Lightning Bolt before in 5th edition, so let me see.
Lightning Bolt is 8d6 on a failed save, half as much on a successful.
Alright.
I need to step away again,
1,
but if
2,
my turn
3,
rolls around, have me do another sneak attack with my bow, please.
We'll see.
Well, that... whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8... Alright. It's almost like I'm a rogue again. That's 31 lightning damage.
31. Very good. But it is not dead. It's on his last legs. You managed to powderize some of its ribs.
Crap. Well, guys, make sure you give my journal to the next guy.
Moving or staying put?
I am going to... You know what? I am going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to eat that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you sure will.
But
I have a 23 to hit you.
You're standing right next to a paladin. It's fine.
23, 14. Ah, you still hit me. Dang it.
17 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
So you fall unconscious as you try to leave the skeleton's threat range.
Right.
And now it's the skeleton's turn.
Yep.
You're laying prone, so he rolls at advantage with all his attacks.
Right.
Any attacks that hit are automatically crits. Any
Right.
critical hit that lands is an automatic 2 failed death saves.
Yeah.
Alright, so my first attack, I have a 30 to hit you. So that's 2 failed death saves. Second attack, I have a 28 to hit you.
Yep, I'm dead.
So you are dead. He decapitates you, and he'll target his third attack at Merus. I have a 21 to hit you, Merus.
That's a hit.
Treble, if you didn't want to play, you could just said so.
12 points of slashing damage, Merus. As this thing strikes down with its scimitar twice on Treble's unconscious body, the second attack separates his head from his shoulders. And then he attacks Merus with the third attack. And then he steps over the silver treasure chest into the center of the room, so he can threaten every square, including somebody poking their head out of this hole.
Okay, well, don't worry too much about being dead. I can fix that.
Do we have Uxryia back yet? Merus, go ahead and take your turn. We'll let Uxryia take his turn when he gets back.
Okay, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Eroded here. I like it.
I think my strength's pretty eroded at this point.
Do you have a second character ready to go?
Yep. I sure do.
Okay, does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay, so that is 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'll blow another spell slot for this. I need to learn how to roll these. So that's 7 points of radiant damage.
So if you highlight the dice you want to roll, and then press the R key over them, that happens. And it's really nice and efficient, and none of my players ever fucking do it.
I do it every time.
They always
Every time.
throw.
As
They're
do
always
I.
like, I need to roll dice. I'm gonna just go ahead and off the table. There they go.
I do that, Brick Road.
You bring your
Don't
mace
say I
down on the skeleton, and it crashes and crumbles to the ground. The bones hit the floor and splinter. The scimitar clatters to the ground, and the oak chest slaps shut.
Okay, I will cast Revivify on our fallen party member.
Wow.
I don't think Revivify will help you here, because he's actually dead. Let me see.
Yes, but Revivify.
Oh, who has
only-
died within the last minute? Okay. I
Yeah.
thought it would. I was thinking Revivify stabilized unconscious targets. Congratulations, Treble. You're back with 1 hit point. Your head jumps back on your shoulders and stitches itself back on.
That was disconcerting, you guys.
You're slightly less dead than you were a moment ago, but you're still pretty much dead. So I would be careful if I was you. What's next?
Terrible.
Listen.
Don't do
The,
that
Okay.
again.
the only hit point that matters is the last one.
That's true.
That's the only one he's got. All right. I'm gonna blow.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull Uxryia into the room
Mm-hmm.
and put him here, and I'm going to stand right here.
Fuck it. Let
Apologies.
me heal
What
you
happened? Wait.
first.
Why am I out of the hole?
Please.
Because I died, and it's your fault.
Oh, you actually died?
Yeah.
He's back now. It's fine.
He,
Are you
he was only dead for about 10 seconds.
Are you gonna let Merus heal you before you
Yes,
climb into
I
the
am.
hole? Okay.
Yes.
Please. Fuck. Okay.
Did we get the ring?
No.
Nope.
So I'll burn through lay on hand. So take 50 hit points.
Okay. I have 51.
Yay!
So that is our party strength still eroded?
Significantly, yes.
I'm going to.
I'm gonna move over to that corner now.
Yeah, because we know this one's a no-go, so let's not open this. So, silver or gold?
Guys, maybe
So-
we should try to open it again.
No.
No.
Is it still open from the
No.
first time?
After
No.
the skeleton was destroyed, the chest snapped back shut.
Oh, okay. I think maybe we should try to open it again.
No.
No.
All right. I mean, I won't make you.
3-1 against. So nerds to you, nerd.
What's
Guess
next?
so.
I just by simple transitive logic, we're gonna. I guess we'll open this one since it's the next in the line.
Want me
Opening
to
the
mage
silver
hand it over?
box. Looking inside, you see a clear crystal box sitting inside the silver chest. The crystal box is transparent, and inside of the crystal box, you do see a magical ring of protection.
Cool. Uxryia,
Yeah.
grab. Everybody, step in a corner. Step away from the box.
Okay?
Don't remember what happens when we grab the box, but
I will
Uxryia-
once everyone steps away from the box, I will use my mage hand to try to lift the silver box out of, or the crystal box out of the silver chest.
I don't like that sound.
All right. I gotta roll some D4s here. Okay.
I don't know what happens, but I just assume something bad would happen. So,
Ooh, McDohl is not gonna be happy.
What you got for me, boss?
Treble,
I
I have a 29 to hit you.
What? Oh man. Okay,
How'd it do?
it hit me.
4 points of piercing damage. Uxryia, I have a 27 and a 24 to hit you.
They both hit.
6 points of piercing damage, and then 3 points of piercing damage. McDohl,
Hey,
I have a 16 to hit you.
that hits.
25, 24,
That hits.
25,
That hits.
and
That
28.
hits. That hits.
All right. McDohl,
Hey,
5 points of piercing damage. Followed by
Okay,
2
we
points
can
of
count
piercing
that.
damage. followed by 3 points of piercing damage, followed by 6 points of piercing damage, followed by 5 points of piercing damage. As you mage hand the box up and out, a bevy of crossbow bolts comes flying out of the cavity underneath the crystal box. That was a batch of amazing to hit rolls on those crossbow bolts. And I have further eroded the strength of the party. But your mage hand is now holding the crystal box with the ring inside.
Wait a minute. So I didn't get hit at all?
Nope. McDohl took 5, Uxryia took 2, and Treble took 1.
And that's why you wear plate armor.
I like how me, like, sitting up in the little chasm got hit twice, but you standing right next to the box, like, just flinching back, like nothing hit you.
I rolled 8d4 to select my targets, and Merus just got lucky.
We got it. He's your favorite. We get it. Okay.
I'm a special guest.
I
It's
will
it's the accent.
bring my mage hand back up to myself to, bring the crystal box up to me.
Okay.
And then I'll crawl back out with it.
And you are... Okay. You crawl out, and the crystal box comes floating behind you in your mage hand.
Alright.
Okay, so how are people looking for hit points?
I've still got quite a few. I've still got 58.
I'm good.
A decent amount, but I could. A hug of 10 would not go amiss if you have it.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay then. I get a hug from Merus.
And what's next?
Okay.
Open the box.
I will open the. My mage hand will bring it to me, and I will open the box myself.
Okay, and you do that.
All right, I'll take the ring out of it.
And you now have a ring of protection.
Yeah, I've got a ring of protection. Screw you guys, I'm going home. No, joking. I'm not actually just going to take the ring
How?
out.
We don't actually have a path back to the entrance.
That's an excellent point. I would probably die going through the vapor.
So while you guys contemplate what to do next, why don't we take a 15-minute break here? I'll go ahead and put Elizagirth on screen. We'll reconvene in 15 minutes, or 4:30, or whatever that is in weird Australian time. I don't even know.